Hello. Today is January 30th of 2024. My name is Mike Reed, and I'm providing a video to you on Icetro. Icetro has decided to provide training, in-person training. The training is handled by each individual distributor. It is backed by Icetro. I'm going to give you the rundown on the Texas market because that's what I'm privy to at the moment. I'm working on getting more information, but for right now, we're starting with Texas, and it just so happened to line up. Without further ado, here we go. Let's see here. I'll pull up my screen too. All right, so Dallas is February 13th. Icetro is ice machines, by the way. They also used to make a brand of soft serve machine that was very large. And now they're telling me it is folded under Taylor. So Dallas is February 13th. You're going to want to contact your distributor, which is it 82 or 83? I'll give you that information. Here's the form. State 28 distribution. So you're going to have to contact Chris at State 28 distribution. So let me give you the dates first. Dallas, February 13th, 9 a.m., 9 to 1. So it's not a full day class. Louisville, Texas. There's the address. This is actually held at the Middleby facility, which is going to be quite nice. February 14th, same thing, 9 to 1. This is Austin, Texas. This is going to be held at State 28 distribution. And then here in Houston, which is the class I'm going to, this is February 15th. Same thing, 9 to 1. At Lindsay Lakes in Cypress, Texas, on the north side. Now, you would contact Chris at State 28. There's Chris's number. But mainly, you just email him and let him know that you would like to attend the class. He's going to ask you a couple of questions. So you're going to email him, give him your information. So you will become, this training is free, and you will become a certified Icetro service provider. Now, Icetro has been around for a little while now. It isn't like they just started this yesterday. They're a Korean company, and they've been trying to get a foothold in the U.S. market. So now that they've been purchased, the American arm has been purchased by Middleby. They have this full backing, and they're trying to make inroads in the market. Let me show you a little bit about the product, as I know there have been some people on YouTube that have said that they, provide service, that they sell Icetro. I myself am able to sell and provide service. We don't have too many in my market, but with this big push, these things can change, and they can change very quickly. Hold on one second. I'm going to stop this. Let me stop the screen. Let me add the website, which is Icetro America. And let me double check. All right, perfect. You guys can see it. Make it as big as I possibly can. Icetro America. There we go. Now, as you can see here, yeah, they're providing everything. Ice machines. Now, of course, they don't have any at this time. They don't have any remotes, and that is because these are using R290. So there is a limit as to how much refrigerant you could put into a system, which is using R290, which is why no one is really providing remotes just yet. So if you do see a remote, it is going to be a 404 unit. Yeah, all of these are, as you can see, they're all air cooled. Here's a water cooled unit. I myself am not big on water cooled units. Okay, so they're providing a cube, a nugget, and a flake. Now, the nugget and the flake is essentially the same thing. It's just the way the cutter head at the top operates. So this right here is them going after Scotsman and Hoshizaki business. These are direct competition into that stronghold that they have. Same here, competition with Hoshizaki and Scotsman Isomatic. And then they have their slushy. So they said that their Icetro itself is holding on to the slushies. It's just that the soft serve is going over to Taylor, which I'm going to find that's going to be kind of interesting. Now the Icetro, it was like can't think of it, Wellspring. That was it was still a solid machine. It spawned a whole franchise of soft serve stores. But these units here is going to compete with Crathco and Bun and the like. So with the purchase of Icetro, this has given Middleby access to compete in all of these categories. Here, these are 115 volt units. You got everything from one bowl to 3. So this covers your margaritas. This covers your icy or your slushy. I'm sorry, because slushy is way different than the other one. So this is your, like I said, the slush, margaritas, and the like. Yeah, you can see down here it says proud part of Middleby. This is extremely rare for Middleby to have this kind of training open to technicians. They were slightly doing training when they bought Follett, and then that stopped. So Middleby is not really strong when it comes to training. They really don't push it much. So you have your modular, your undercounter, your dispenser, and your slushy. This is Icetro, which this opens you up to universities, hospitals, hotels, gas stations. Of course, with your slushies, with your dispensers. Some of you, if you're subscribed to my Instagram, you've seen me put in some of these dispenser units in one of the gas station chains. I can't even remember what that was. And then they're also providing their own filter. I did do a previous video. I service a dealer in Houston, Texas that actually has an Icetro unit on display. They're actively selling Icetro if their clients request it. So they have it. They have the ability to sell it. Once you attend the class and once you become authorized, you yourself have the ability to sell the Icetro product. Brother Charles, what's happening? Top of the morning to you. That's Brother Charles. He's here in Houston with me. And then after I get off this, I'll probably be on the phone with Brother Charles because we do a lot of business together down here. So this is Icetro. So yeah, Brother Charles, this is one that we could also sell and lease. So there's a huge opportunity when it comes to ice. If you all don't know that you can also lease these machines. You lease them to your customer, and then you can also do the maintenance on them, and then they'll just write off the cost of the machine. After the lease is over with, you are still owner of the ice machine, which then you could sign another lease. You could have them sign another lease with you, and now the entirety of that payment goes to you. When you do a lease, you're essentially selling a unit. So you'll have the customer fill out a leasing agreement. You'll write down the amount. The customer agrees to the amount. They sign a finance agreement with a finance company. That finance company will then send you a check for the amount that you have put out, which allows you to buy the machine, do the delivery, install the filtration, and then every month after that, that client is then sending the finance payments directly to the finance company. But you've already gotten your full upfront payment. You just have to maintain the equipment after that. The maintenance is on you, which is why we typically lease new machines that are still backed by the full warranty. So you're not covering the cost of a compressor. You're not covering the cost of a control module. Those kind of things are covered under the warranty. And so once that customer is done with that 3-year warranty or 3-year leasing agreement or 4-year leasing agreement, whatever the terms are that you've set aside, you then, once they're done paying, the leasing company then says, hey, look, would you like this piece of equipment? We don't want it. We're a finance company. We'll let you buy this ice machine for $1 or $100. And then you in turn buy the machine out, and then you have the customer send you the payments if they would like to continue to use that machine after their lease is up, or that, you know, you can go ahead and swap it out, give them another unit, whatever the case may be. But once you attend this class, you have the option of selling this unit, providing warranty service for this unit, and you would get COD calls on this unit. So these are the 3 places. Now I'm going to tell you, since we're in the Icetro website, you go to the service and support. If you are in Florida, North Carolina, if you're in New York, if you're in California, what you're going to need to do is you're going to have to contact, here we go, the national service manager, or you can contact some of the other people, because you have to get a hold of your distributor. The distributor is the one hosting these classes. I've contacted them, but I haven't heard anything back. So you yourself can contact any of these people here on service and technical support. They will direct you. Let me make this a little bigger. They will in turn direct you to who your distributor is. They will contact you and let you know when the class is. I would be very grateful if you would then tell me when these up and coming classes are. That would be wonderful, because right now they're only telling us according to our market, and because I'm in the Texas market, I could find out about the Illinois market. I could find about Illinois, Texas. I could do Florida, but that would be about it. I don't have any other areas that I'm currently doing work in. Those are the 3 states. So here's the information. Here's the main guy, Jason Myers. Mitch Knight is for you guys on the East Coast, and West Coast is Andrew. So here's their information. You contact them, and then they will let you know when Icetro is having service training in your area. But just to let you know, they are doing training this year. So that's a first. And with that, I'm gonna end this little snippet of a stream. I'd like to thank you all for coming. Thank you all for supporting. And feel free to leave your questions and comments in the comment section of these videos.